For that, yeah, no problem. For that to work, you always have to have your target, your token macroed. But as you can see, guys, just to kind of reiterate on the macros, Eben has taken the time to do all of your attacks already with macros. So that's going to really help you guys out. So if you're just going to do a regular attack, or if you're going to use any of your spells, all of that stuff should already be taken care of for you. Because I'm looking at mine and it looks like there's longsword attacks, damage. Well, that's just for me because I'm using, that type of weapon. But you guys will be able to see your powers and all kinds of stuff. Pretty sweet. Thank you for doing that, by the way, Eben. Yeah, I do that as well, Tom, and I do a lot of stuff for the rogues as well. Actually, well-played rogues. I will have informants come up to them looking for information. I will allow them to get information that other party members can't get, and I'll allow the rogues to make a little bit of extra money on the side as well. So, yeah. As long as that rogue just isn't going into every single store and stealing everything that he sees.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Or trying to.
You're welcome. Yeah, wow, but it should make things easier. Now, when you go to do an attack, if it asks you for
use guys,
an enhancement bonus. Right now, none of your weapons are enhanced, so you would enter a 0 there. Later on, if you find a weapon that may give you a +1 to attack or +1 to damage, that is where you would put those enhancements. Okay.
Sounds like
so. It looks like the dragon shield. Looks like the dragon shield is going to go first.
Man. You guys take a break. I'll pull up the caboose.
Yeah, they're going to be done before it even gets to your turn, Dave.
Oh dear.
So this is our first combat of the night, which is pretty cool.
The dragon shield moves there, and wizard. I'm sorry, it's the skirmisher's turn. Wow.
Yeah, I'm next after him. I think.
Wow, congratulations, Gim.
Ranger.
Congratulations, Gim. 70 points. Very nice.
I'm gonna use my
Congrats, Gim.
To
there you go, guys. That's what that's what the lotto does.
Attack this guy here. That
it gives some winner a huge bulk amount of points, which is pretty cool. Congratulations, Gim. Yeah, I made a never-ending bucket of ale for Zovia. Here, I'll log into that game and show you guys real quick.
Enhancement bonus in the input value, correct?
The enhancement value is if you would have a magical weapon or a +1 weapon to attack or +1 arrows, which you do not, so you would put a 0 in there. It already calculates your dex and everything into the attack.
Okay, I was just using the macro.
Real quick, guys. This is the magic item that I created for Zovia. This is her. This looks just like a 4th edition card. I mean, it is true to the. It's
That's
to the T.
exactly what you need to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Bucket of endless drinking, but that's the card that I made for her. And that's it. Back to the game. Sorry, guys. But that card looks exactly like a 4th edition item.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna go ahead and.
I love to make items and stuff. I love to
Okay.
do stuff like that.
Mr. Wizard.
Michelle, we
Hello.
need to get you into a game, Michelle.
Now, the nice thing about the wizard is all his spell attacks are wisdom based. So no matter which power you use where there's a spell involved, it's all the same macro. And again, the orb or the implement you're using is not a +1 yet, so there's a 0 entered on the enhancement.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a bucket of endless
So
drinking.
what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a nerd. I'm gonna hide in the back.
Pasta, to answer your question,
Hold on.
it can, but not in this game. This is not one of my games. This is Eben's game. So,
And I want to try
for
and
my
hit
game, yes, but for
the
this game,
guy I'm
no.
pointing at. I don't know how you ping. I want to use my magic missile on him.
To ping,
If you put your cursor on the target and just hold the left button down, there you go.
That guy.
All right.
I want to magic missile him. I think he's within 20. from
I guess
mine.
so. Tom, it has to have contact with her mouth, but it's just endless drinking. She could just,
So,
and it's a very crappy ale. It's a warm,
They do
shoddy
it?
ale. It's horrible. It is a very warm,
Okay,
shoddy
that
ale.
was that's right for the damage. Unfortunately, in 4th edition, with Magic Missile, it does not automatically hit. So what
Oh,
you would
my
do, that's okay. You would have to do your spell attack first.
Yes, it would be a +1 to everything
my
for the night,
1d20
Pasta. Yes,
plus anything?
to all rolls.
Well, you have a macro up there called Spell Attack Intelligence Based. If you click on that, enter 0 for the enhancement bonus, and then click Submit, it should roll it for you.
I'm sorry, was that spell attack?
Spell Attack Intelligence Based on that list of macros on the top of the screen,
Okay, I
Right.
see it.
because all your spells are based on your intelligence.
That would be awesome, though, Leopold. But I had to put that stipulation in
Okay,
there
that's a 14
just
to
in
hit,
case. So that was a great question, Tom.
and it does
But
not.
no, it just does not continually
His AC
spill
is higher
shoddy
than that,
ale
Sorry,
out. that would
so
be
that is a miss.
I'm gonna stand
unfortunate for a town or something,
back. Where I
Or-
am, I mean.
or a building or something. Holy crap!
And
So that'll bring it on. Okay, that'll bring it up to the slinger. The slinger moves to that position, and he is placing a rock into his sling, preparing to attack. Cleric.
Is it too late for a diplomatic approach to this?
I would probably say yes, but you
Yeah, I
know,
think I ruined
if
that.
you want to try it, you know what you've heard about kobolds, they don't care.
I think me shooting
But it
first.
was literally-
ruined it.
Whatever.
And besides, they've already been attacked.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Leopold. It will definitely get you loaded because this is a warm, shoddy ale. And the description, the flavor text even says, even the most heavy drinker can't take too much of this stuff.
Behind
And then it
the
says,
fire.
wow, this stuff is bad. Yes,
Oh,
everybody
sorry,
is pretty much new tonight except for Eben, who is DMing,
here?
and myself.
Okay.
Do I just drag it or do I have to roll
Man,
it?
that would not be good, Leopold. That
No, you
area
can
would
just drag it.
stink.
You have a movement of 5 spaces. If you're not sure what your movements are, if you open your character sheet and scroll down a little bit, you'll have all your information on surge values, surges, movement, languages spoken, and all your bonuses and pluses. But you have a movement of 5, which means 5 spaces.
Alright, thanks. I'm gonna move right over here.
South Louisiana L. Ugh. Yeah, that would be a pure
And
profit
I'm
for
gonna
him,
pass
Tom,
turn.
a tavern owner.
Okay. Mr. Fighter, I know you've been raring to go.
Oh yes, I speak in Draconic to these foul creatures, and it's this guy up here that is reading the sling that I can see. Correct?
Well, it's the fighter, not the warlord.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong token. I'm sorry, my bad. We both have 6s, so I saw 6, and I'm like, oh, I'm up.
If anyone wants to negotiate, you could just call that first one a warning shot.
Oh, and Dave, that's 2 marks. Get out of World of Tanks.
No, I'm definitely not in the World of Tanks. That's for sure. I should be though. Hold on, let me log in.
Yeah, okay. The warlord is hit for 37 hit points.
Okay, that was a good
Ouch.
game. Thanks everybody for watching tonight. It was fun. Take care. Bye bye.
As the red dragon flew over.
YOLO.
Alright, I was gonna move
Oh my goodness.
over to the slinger. Right there. And, I guess just attack him normal.
Quick question. When you moved, did you move through that area? Okay. The reason I asked that, if you would have moved from here to there, it would have provoked an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I was
Because
thinking
you-
about that.
Okay. And what are you going to do to the slinger?
Just attack normally.
Using what weapon?
Maul.
Okay. All you need to do is go up there, click on your maul attack.
Ouch.
That was really not close. That is a miss.
Talk about hitting the ground.
You did a movement, you did a standard, do you have a minor to do or anything?
I think I'll just end there.
Your turn, Dave.
All right. So I shout in. I basically shout on Draconic that you small fiendish devils will die, and I move my 5 spaces, 4, 5, and then I use my commander strike to command the fighter that just attacked to let him attack again against the target he is attacking. So I basically take my sword, I aim it at you, Mr. Fighter, and I said, attack that foul beast once more! And you can make an attack, and you can add in my intelligence modifier, which is a +2.
So this time when you do your attack where it says enhancement, put a 2 instead of a 0.
So maul attack and then add the 2.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a damage to the. It's bonus to the damage roll, not the attack roll. So you'll attack normally, but if you hit, then you will do 2 more damage. So my bad.
So it's a 0 then with maul attack.
Right.
Correct.
With the attack at 0, if you hit when you do damage, you'll add 2. That was a little closer, but that was still a miss.
I say as another free action, I say, "You'll get him next time, killer," and that's it for me. That's all I can do. So, what is your fighter's name?
I think it was Ogram. Ogmar.
All right, Ogmar. So that's commanding strike. Commander strike. Pretty cool thing. I like that. You got to hit though, Ogmar. You got to hit.
Not the ground, at least.
Right. So that my standard's down, my movement's down, and I used 2 free actions, so I'm pretty much done with my turn, Evan.
Okay. Brings it back to the Dragon Shield.
I love Commander Strike. That's actually pretty
And
cool.
He is going... He is
Sorry,
going
guys.
to
I'm
move
trying
forward.
to.
And though it appears he has a spear in his hand, he does not. He has a short sword. He is going to move there and attack the Warlord.
Phew.
$14 versus AC.
The Dragonborn is. That's not a hit.
Okay. It brings it to the Skirmisher.
Sorry about this, guys. I'm taking down some basic information. I'm trying to get as much information as I can so I don't have to keep opening up this character sheet.
The Skirmisher is going to move to there and stab with his spear.
So I think I have just about everything. So I have...
A 15 versus AC on the Ranger.
No, just barely missed.
Okay. And that brings it to the Ranger.
I'm gonna go ahead and use Nimble Strike again, so I can shift away 1.
Good call.
Let's see.
Yeah, 12 versus AC. Also, I noticed a Hunter's Quarry thing. Does that add anything in, or would it already be calculated?
Let me just double check.
Alright, so I think I got just about everything. I forgot to add +2 to... That was I got +2 to initiative as well. Damn, I should have looked at this a little bit better. What the heck is Inspiring Presence? I have to look that up real quick. I think I got everything.
Do me a favor, read what Hunter's Quarry says.
There we go.
It's not under my powers, but it's on my my ranger page. I saw it with the others, so I didn't know if it was something
gotta
to
get
go along with it.
Caught up on the chat here. Tom, yep. The tavern owner would love that. Yes, Tom, you also have great ale in Germany. Oh my goodness. I would love to have some true German beer. Oh my gosh, that would be so good. Budweiser is a good ale too,
Hunter's
Tom.
Quarry,
Oh
once per
my
turn is a
goodness.
minor action. You can designate the enemy nearest to you as your quarry.
Hey, Prathan, what's
Once
up?
per
Yes, we are
round,
playing
you deal
D&D.
extra damage to your quarry. The extra damage is based on your level. No, Hunter's Quarry just deals with damage. But, and only to the target that you designate as your quarry.
Okay.
Strawberry ale last night? You had
Sorry.
strawberry
Sorry
ale
about
last
that.
night, Michelle?
Oh, it's fine. I was just confused. I wanted to
Sounds
get out of
pretty
the way
good.
already.
Are you going to designate him as your quarry?
Yeah. I'll designate him as my quarry.
There you go. There's your point, sir, Euroin. Or Yoan. You have 27. I'm trying to get caught back up
But
in the chat, guys.
12. I don't know if the 12 hit or not.
No, the 12 missed. Just barely, but it missed. But I put a mark on him to remind both of us that he is your quarry, and you will get extra damage if you hit.
All right. Sounds good.
Is that it?
Oh,
that was
Game
standard
Kid. I use
and, minor.
the D&D Insider.
You actually still have a movement.
I have a year subscription with D&D Insider.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move a few squares here.
15 to drink in Italy? Holy cow, that's nice.
And then I'll end there.
Okay. Wizard.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, does flanking still
Yeah.
work?
I do like
Or if I get behind an enemy
alcohol.
and there's a guy
If I
my
drink
friendly
alcohol, I have to
immediately
have
adjacent
tequila.
From me, I get a bonus.
Tequila or vodka. Those are the
If
two
you were
things
to
that I
be
like.
in
But
that
I just
square,
I don't drink very much. I
You
don't
would
drink very
have-
often.
you would indeed have flanking. I'm going to go ahead and warn you that if you use a spell when you're adjacent to an enemy, he does get an attack of opportunity. If
No, I
you
was just
used
gonna
any,
stab him.
okay, that'll work.
I apparently do have a sword, and I'm good with it. I wish the ranger would have stayed where he was. I had an idea.
They
You
always
know,
move.
like a melee.
They always move when you don't want them to.
Yeah, I was gonna magic missile this guy, and then I was gonna sneak up behind the other guy and stab him in the back. Oh well, I guess I'll just move.
Okay, unfortunately, I should have brought something else to your attention, and that's my fault. When you pass
That's all right.
through, when you pass through this square, you are actually adjacent to him. By continuing your move, it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Freebie.
So I'm guessing that this square, that square was occupied by something.
That square is blocked by the wagon. You would have to.
I
I'll take that as my fault.
got
Well,
you.
ahead,
what you
hit me.
could. No, this is what I'm going to do.
Okay. Cool.
I'll let you move back to this square. make your attack, and
I
then
wanna go to Mardi
next
Gras.
move you can shift to where you are now.
I've
if
never
the
been to
Warlord's
Mardi
still
Gras,
where he's
and
at.
I want to go. I don't
Alright.
care about seeing
I'll take your
boobs. I give a shit
generosity.
about seeing boobs. I've seen enough boobs in my life to already, make a difference. But I just want to go because I want to see the atmosphere.
I know I'm going to be called names here in a second. You're in a good position. You're not going to be attacked. However,
Yes.
the dragon shield Kobold will use an immediate
Well, of course, Lance,
reaction
but that's
when
not
an
the reason why I
adjacent
want to
enemy
go. I
shifts
mean,
away,
who
or
cares?
an enemy moves
I mean, they're
adjacent.
tits. Who cares? I mean,
the
they're nice to
Kobold
see, but
dragon
that's,
shield shifts
who gives a shit?
one square.
It's just boobs.
So he's pointing at me now.
Send all hate mail to Ebonthrax.
No, he's just out of your melee range.
Darn.
Yeah, I definitely,
So you've
definitely
done
want
your
to go.
movement.
That's on my,
You still have a standard.
that's
action
on my bucket list of
and a
things to
minor
do.
action.
That and the midget as well. So
One question before
I'm just
I
kidding.
make a
I'm
bigger
just
fool of
kidding
myself.
about that.
No, you didn't. You did not make a fool of yourself. Don't say
I
that.
feel like I look like an idiot. I
No,
shouldn't
you
do that.
didn't.
Don't think like
E-
that, man.
Even if you'd have moved in that other square, he was going to shift.
Well, anyway, my question is, when you put the ranged
Yeah, it
as
does.
a number, do you mean
That is
feet or
nuts.
squares?
I just don't want to wake
The
up in a
number,
bathtub full of ice with
it's
while I'm
like
missing a
represent-
kidney, Michelle.
That's 10 squares.
Because I know that's like the mecca
Okay, so I could have magic
of
missile from
drugging
anywhere pretty
and
much.
stealing kidneys
Pretty
down
much.
there.
I moved into a 20-foot.
That would be my luck.
Between me
I
and
would
the
get
other guy
drugged
when I
and
shot at him.
Have one of my
Ah.
kidneys surgically removed.
Yeah, sorry about that. But
That's
you
alright.
can actually use your magic missile again. That's an at will, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I also have another one, but unless you guys can get these two close together, I can't use it.
Nice.
That's the difference between the powers I use: reaping strike. And
I can look at
cleave
boobs every day of the
with
week
my fighter.
on the internets.
So okay, what are you doing?
I might as well just magic missile him again. So I'm gonna click the spell attack button.
Okay.
Oh, big dirt. That is so unbelievably
How's
horrible.
that?
That is definitely a hit. Now roll your damage.
It would be a hell of a story, Sanders.
Woo.
Wow.
Suck it.
That would be a tremendous story to tell all the young lads, especially to show them your scar and everything. Oh man.
Good hit and great damage.
Thanks.
Are you finished your turn?
You guys are awesome. I love streaming
Not
this
going to
stuff.
do a little dance to celebrate?
You guys are
According
awesome.
my character sheet,
You
he was
guys,
supposed to be
this-
standing
you
back.
guys
and
are the
I was
reason
first
why I
in the
keep
sheet,
doing this
so I
stuff.
already
This is
ruined
so
that.
fun. Talking about boobs in the stream.
I'm done being a
It's
fool.
so awesome.
Which brings it to the slinger.
Why do I have a feeling I'm going to be attacked?
He is going to shift one square and let loose with his sling.
Wow.
And the sling actually flies out of his hand.
Nice.
That is a... Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was damage. I'm looking at the wrong one. That's a 25 versus AC. So I take it that's a hit.
I was
Well,
gonna say
depends.
Butterfingers.
Well, it depends on who you're attacking.
The fighter.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a hit.
4 points of damage. It was a critical miss on the damage, not on the roll. So, had he rolled a 1 instead of the 19, the sling would have been
Pasta,
flying
it's
out
all
of his
about
hand.
having
But
fun,
instead,
bud.
it was just a rock and it hit you.
Hey, what's up, Josh? How you
So
doing,
4
Josh?
points of damage.
Welcome to the game tonight.
So,
We're playing a
What do I do?
viewer-hosted game with
Just-
viewers playing.
Okay, so
Pretty
if
cool.
you select your character, you'll see 3 circles above it.
For people
The
that
one
have never
has the
played
30
before, it's
the
the whole
31
point of
with the red
doing
circle
this.
around it is your hit points.